still live. What's the deal with this crap? Like, I'm more active on TikTok. I see weird stuff. People like this, and like this, and like that. Boom, boom. Like, freaking, I'm dizzy. All right. So, lots of work to be done. I said to myself not to really go live today, but F it. I got a lot of work to do, and I need to keep in touch. People are messaging me. Some people are messaging me 24/7. Guess what? And somebody just messages me. When I'm working 16 hours a day, I can't do it all. I can't do it all. I can't comment on your mac and cheese. I can't comment on your fish sticks because I'm going to kick some serious effing butt this year. Biggest grow ever. Although it doesn't look like it. I am behind schedule. I just chugged a bunch of coffee. Let's have some fun. And it's raining outside. So, always better when you're live. Guess what? I have a question. Dizzy Dragon has a question. I'm listening. What's your question? What's your question? Yesterday you said you were going to stay off YouTube. You can get things done. Now look at you. You're back on. That's right. That's right, because I worked till 11? No. 12? No. 1? No. 2 in the morning. It's either. I just had some cake and coffee. Yeah. So basically, that was yesterday. Leon. Old news. So anyway, what size of is your res hot pepper? The one with the stripes. They don't have stripes. The res hot pepper is a heirloom that's really long and red, and it corks. Those don't have stripes. I think what you're thinking of is Sugar Rush Stripey. And those are on the website, and so is the Razha. So, Macedonian. It's a Macedonian Razha. Going to do a review for you this weekend. Dude, that's so awesome. Dirk, what's up? And, okay, let's see. What's, oh, and if you're asking the size of the Razha, yeah, I'm sorry. I got really confused with that because it was like two different peppers in one sentence. Razha, they go like 6 to 8 inches. They get that big. Hopefully I answered that thoroughly. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe to stretch my arms. I meant the horizontal corking. It corks the whole thing. I think I answered it. If not, ask again or ask differently. I'm stretching my arms. I've been doing a lot of lifting outside. I'm setting up for outdoors. I will transplant around Mother's Day. And share this. Give me a thumbs up. 8 people, 4 thumbs up. 8 people, 4 thumbs up. I lost a person. See? I can't even be annoying online. Most of the stuff I see is, okay. I got some growing now, and I can't wait to try them out. Somebody sent me a message. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm live. I'm taking my attention to you and you and you and you and you and you. What's the hottest pepper you can eat? Leon, all of them. All of them. As far as, I don't know, Primatelli is probably one of the hottest, if not. There's other ones, too. It depends how you grow them, too. When you get SHU Scoville heat units, they range. That means there's an inconsistency in it. Same thing with exact shapes. People think your seeds didn't go to, I don't know why I've been singing lately. Probably because the obsessive and obnoxious amount of coffee. So, yeah, you don't have to, Dizzy, but you can if you want. I got somebody already testing them for me already, or no, for them in general. So I will get you test result numbers on Premotally this year through somebody else. They said they're definitely going to test it. That's cool. You can get it tested too. Get it tested. I got one of my people going to get it tested, and you know what? We'll compare numbers. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll have coffee. We'll meet up. We're not going to Starbucks. I don't really necessarily support them, although I got a Starbucks here. But we'll talk. We'll have lady fingers and coffee, and we'll talk about the SHUs. I can handle Premotally. I can handle it all. Just put 4 of my seedlings outside today, Jimmy. It's been 80 degrees. Dude, that is freaking awesome. I'm jealous of you. I have been getting your messages. I've just been really, really, really busy. It is 57 degrees here south of Pittsburgh. So we average both results. We can do that. We can do that. AJ. Hey, Jimbo. Getting warmer in the Berg. That's right. You are in the Berg. Where are you, Beaver or something? Beaver County? I'm growing your Premotally. That's awesome. By the way, there's a lot of things I haven't said. There's some more releases coming out this year. Stuff I've been keeping secret for a long, long time. So, the world will want it. I promise you that. And it's not that hype stuff. Man, we're coming for you, Ed. We're coming for you, Ed. It's nothing like that. My hybrids, my crosses, if I feel it's one of the hottest, which honestly, I'm going to release 2 of my crosses if they look good this year. I don't think they're the hottest. So I'm not going to withhold. I'm not going to go for the record. But they're up there. They're up there. They're contenders, but they're not going to beat the record, my 2 crosses. Therefore, I will not even try. And I figured that's okay too. So, but they're super, super hots. And then I got another color variant coming out, which I've been working on the shapes a little bit for 3 years. Like, most people don't do this. So, all right. Awesome Garden State Gardener. The guy who doesn't live in Pittsburgh and eats more pierogies than me. All right. Leon was dead on right that I waste more time when I'm live. I really do. So, what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, what we're going to do together is I'm going to transplant right now. So, I'm not ignoring you, but I'm going to just work. This is just me working. I'm working on a second grow room, so I'll be disappearing here and there. I had a couple phone calls last night. There he goes talking again. How are you going to get any work done? You can't get any work done. Oh, but I had a couple phone calls last night, and some people expressed to me. Let's just checking this out. I got a little bit of edema on this one. A little bit. And, so, yeah, we're good. Expressed to me, I need to make individual videos to help everybody, help the community out. I need to start going back to that. Not that they're my bosses, they're not. But I need to make some individual videos about growing conditions and phenos and variants. The difference between a pheno and a difference between a variant, that could be one video. Let's see. What else? So, a video on phenos and variants, the differences. I could talk a little bit about genetics. I almost slipped up there, and if I did, I really don't give a crap. But there's people who buy seeds from me and come up to me and said, "Hey, man, your stuff crossed." I'm like, "No, you're growing on 2-foot plants or a foot plant. Your shapes are not looking right. They're calling it a cross." Next year they're releasing it F5 or F4. I'm like, where's the work? Where's the pictures? I document what I do, by the way. So I will be releasing some documentation of what I do. I will release, and I do promise, I will release documentation. So that will happen. In fact, I need to really get on the ball about that one. Let's see, what else am I doing here? Yeah, Leon could never be more correct. I do happen to freaking talk everybody's ear off and get very little work done. Alright, I need some stuff. So, you guys let me know how your grow's doing. Alright, I'm looking around a little bit too. I don't think I put the alarm system on. So, I'm getting stuff ready. Never turn your back to the camera. Alright, what's going in here? Preferably the same species. Preferably. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, this is what I'm transplanting. Believe it or not, I had a conversation with some people in the last, about 4 people in the last couple of days. Projection. I like that word as much as plethora. I laid off plethora, now I'm going to use the word projection. The way I project myself, the way I project my company, the way other people project themselves, and the way they project their company, it's like human analytics compared to computer analytics. And I do better on sales for certain things, and others do better with sales for other things. For some reason, I don't know why, my human analytics and my computer analytics do extremely well on purple UFO sales. So I'm growing a ton this year. Here's the plant. It's not too late. Look at that. Purple UFO. Capsicum annuum. Purple. Look how beautiful that is. This, I got to talk quieter and a little slower. This is purple UFO. This is pepper plant porn. The pepper plant porn. You can get your seeds from me. What's up, ladies? Beautiful. Beautiful. Look how purple. Purple. I love it. I told all of you, I get really goofy when I work long hours. People were like, one of my pepper buddies called me up the other day and said, I'm worried about your mental health. I said, why? What, did I do something goofy? He goes, no. You're working so many hours, you're going to be goofy. I'm goofy no matter what. So, this is going upstairs. I'm trying to keep my plants together. So, I'm going to put this, I don't know. I'll get more into that, too. That could be another topic. That would I'll probably get trolled on that, but I get trolled on everything, so it doesn't matter. I got dirt on my shoes. Yes, my friends. Yes, my friends. I was going to seed room or plant room number 2. So I'm spacing stuff out a little bit, and I will be doing some instructional videos in the future. I gotta check this. A little dry, but good. Not COVID. Not COVID. All right. I have to give reports. It's getting there. It's getting there to the point of no return. It's getting there. Agua. Agua. Yeah, I'm working, so I'm working. I don't know why you guys are bugging me. I'll be checking comments. I'll be checking comments. Woo. Okay, my friends. Mush mush to the capsaicin. Mush mush daddy, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna water a little bit. I'll check on comments. Hello, my friends, my only friends. Let's see, what is this? It's a dead plant. It happens from the neglect of the provider. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. I got some more transplanting to do. A lot of times, my other plant room will be the bigger plants. I will start showing my plants in the second room, and I don't know. I don't want to go into 5 gallons, do I? All right. Let me check the other room for inventory. I gotta check on some other stuff. I just got bit. Something bit. All right. Let me get these going, and then I'll start reading comments. I'm telling you, every 20 minutes I get a message. No, it's like every 5 minutes, 24/7 I get a message. I've never seen so much traffic. And yet some days are $40 days, but people are requiring 10,000 hours of customer service. So that's why I do YouTube. Yeah, I wanted a garage. Something bit me on my face, like a spider. Random statement here just popped into my head. If anybody knows where I can actually go out and buy Fox Farm t-shirts, let me know. I want some. I want some Fox. I used to have one. It was really thinly made, but I did enjoy it. I love the designs on them. Let me know if there's any place I can get Fox Farm t-shirts. And I'm not looking for hobbyist t-shirts that say Spicy Life, Spicy Wife. I don't need that. I don't need Spicy Life, Spicy Wife t-shirts. You know, I don't think that exists, but that's an idea. Take it. Take the idea and run. All right, let me grab another bag of soil. I told you it's hard to work. Hey, as I was grabbing another bag of soil, I got another t-shirt idea. I hate my wife, but I love my spice life. That would probably put you guys in the doghouse pretty quick. I hate my wife, but I love my spice life. I just remembered why I do this outside the tray. Let me do a couple transplant. Carry it outside, up to the secondary room. Crap. Oh, crap. All right. These are 3 gallons. I prefer 5, but I kind of want to stick with the purple UFOs for that room right now. Hey ho. That's what we're going to do. I haven't seen comments much because I am working. Nice and purple. This one's not as purple. My customers complain. Whoa, panic alert. Better contact Pickles at 3 in the morning. Look, it's purple, but it's not. This one's not 100% purple in the stems. And let's compare this. This one's maybe a little bit more purple. The other one I showed you earlier was like bright purple. It's growing conditions. It might be the lights. It might be other stuff. The genetics. Nothing. Think of peppers. Think of peppers. Think of plants like children. You're not going to have the same features. Come on. Come on now, would you please now, hey? Yeah. You have sex with your wife or husband. They get pregnant. And then you have a kid. And your kids are not all twins. You know? They're similar. And as they get older, they'll become more and more like you. But environment, genetics, nothing is identical. Bell peppers are really the only things, but you'll get shape differences on bell peppers if you produce on plants that are a foot tall. All right, this goes up. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I naturally I naturally assumed I would get more people because I did hashtags and I worked on some analytics. All right, this is kind of in the way. So what I'm gonna do, besides get my pants dirty and do 2 o'clock in the morning laundry, please don't call me later tonight and say, Pickles, you need to lose weight, you're out of breath. I'm running around like a nut. Try running lightly and talking at the same time. I've been running up and down. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking a moment off. We're going to sit here and chat. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm breathing in dirt. I just piled it. So I missed a lot of comments. When the plants get to at least 4 foot tall, I will let them flower. Yeah, it depends upon the plant. You let them flower whenever you want to. It depends upon the species. I really should be trying to write the max height. I mean, the max height is never really right anyway. General ballpark figure, though, I can at least give you guys that. Because if you can actually grow pepper plants more than 1 year in a row. So, yeah, figure out how tall it is. I mean, the bottom line, general rule of thumb, if as long as it's not an ornamental, keep your plants 4 foot or above, and you should have nice shapes. You should. Unless you're actually trying to grow indoors and you don't have the best lights, you don't have fans, you're putting too much nutrients, one higher than the other, too much iron, too much nitrogen. Too much nitrogen creates flower drop anyway. Please check out my playlist of various how to do videos. I know a lot of you guys are new at this and it's exciting times. I'm only one person, so you guys don't be afraid to read a book or Google, but I welcome questions here. I welcome them. If I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. I'm not going to guess. If I have to sit here, him and haw, no good, Pickles, no good. You know him and haw. Okay, I'm really behind here. Now I want those seeds. Purple UFOs. Yeah, there's not many on the site, but they're available. That's why I'm growing like 30 plants of purple UFOs. I only grew 2 plants. I grew 6 plants. And forgive me, but my neighbor's tree came down and ruined half of them. So that's why I'm running low. But generally speaking, people wanted bulk from me and I couldn't offer bulk. So I'm going to have to really up my game on that. It's about to rain. It's raining here in Pittsburgh right now. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. All right, it's not going to let them blossom till they get taller. Okay, that's cool. We'll be moving our tables onto starters into high tunnel this weekend. Yeah, by the way, folks, check out Walker Texas Peppers. I do have a greenhouse out there, but Walker Texas Pepper has a better greenhouse. This MFer has a sliding glass door. Dude, that's total pimp. I love it. So check that out. And every time I stop, it goes right down to the bottom. Oh, yeah, we're going back to the t-shirt stuff I did 10 minutes ago. I might miss some people. Comments. I got to keep moving. So I can't get to everybody. I can't get to every thing. I'm going well. I was watching some people's live stuff as I filled out orders. I thought I had a hard time keeping up with three different messengers, an email. No. I'm sorry, four different messengers, an email, and comment sections on YouTube, and I don't get to see all of it because YouTube will pull them back. And there's a section I could see the pullback comments, and some of them are not bad at all. Like, why is YouTube pulling them back? But we're gonna once again, it goes down to the bottom, so I'm just gonna have to go through this one at a time. Okay, if I miss people's comments and I didn't answer a question, please ask again. I will try my best. Now, as I get more and more popular and I get 50, 100 people in here, there's no way I'll be able to keep up. Even robots will have, and I'm faster than robots. So we got 21 people in here, lots of comments. Only ones I'm not sure to grow out is the Dragon's Breath pepper plant for blossom, since it might be too hot for me to handle. Yeah, it's probably like one of the hottest. Dragon's Breath, there's a lot of hype on it. It's not going to kill you. It has a nice flavor, nice fruity flavor, but instant heat. Ooh, that I almost let that go. Okay, I love chocolate. Dairy Queen 7 says the DQ7. I forgot your name, Brian. Your name's Brian. Brian Balding. Brian Balding. See, I'm trying to connect with people. I have a hard time messaging everybody back though. I love chocolate bootleg powder as well, and Reaper and Scorpion powder. Awesome, Brian. I grow Dragon's Breath, small peppers, big heat. Next one, I will use Jim Tom Rye Moonshine. Okay. Dragon's Breath got retested at 800,000. Kind of overwhelming, but good. Okay. Underwhelming. Yes. After dumping soil, that was a little dry. I kind of breathed it in. A Reaper heat will last longer, but Dragon's Breath does feel hotter. Like I said, it's growing conditions. I put bootleg powder on garlic powder, margarine on oil or on pasta all the time. That actually sounds fantastic. It really does. Everything that I grow hydroponic. That's awesome. Hydroponics will get your plants to grow faster. Brian, also DQ7. An attorney is sending me a message, and he said, go to hell. He's messing around. Just joking around there. I joke around with everybody. See, Jimmy, that's not a bad phrase to put on a t-shirt. I'll make people who read t-shirts think a little bit. Yeah. With Nectar of the Gods one-shot tablets. Tablets. I didn't even know they had tablets. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Jimmy has seen the peppers I grow. Yes, I have. I'm always cheering for you, my friend. In fact, all you people here are my friends so far. Jimmy, I almost wanted to send you my latest harvest from a common pepper. I had a bowl full and is ready for another harvest. I spent yesterday making seasoning powder. Awesome. Okay, Walker Texas Pepper is the evil Rob Dog. That's cool. Check his video out. Walker Texas Pepper, the evil Rob Dog. Frosty Lone Wolf is back again at hardcore. I'm growing bell peppers, but it won't let them flower like a 4 foot tall. I won't let them flower like, okay. Hardcore with the bell peppers. Okay, so Lawn Dog says now I need to find something to try out. Smiley face. It's a common red hot pepper. The name of the pepper was actually red hot. I don't know. Kevin, hello. Kevin is in Hawaii. He always orders for me. Thank you very much. Leon Walker, I just subscribed to you. Very nice. People are connecting. I have a YouTube too. It's the same name on here. Thanks. I subscribed. People are becoming friends. Operation Capsaicin says, hey. Brian here of DQ. I call you DQ7. Let me know if that's wrong. I use Happy Frog from Fox Farm in the beginning. That's cool. Yeah, that's solid. That's a solid method, man. That is solid. I do support that. 4 foot tall. I don't think I've seen a pepper plant that tall. 4 foot tall. I could do 5, 6. My nets. That's another reason. Like $5.49 for prices for isolated seeds. Dude, you're really not going to do better. You can't get better prices than that from a legit company that isolates. You know, I might not have as many varieties as other companies. I might not have been in business as longer, But the thing is a lot of people are comparing me, the hobbyists who don't have any regulations, do not isolate. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. The isolation actually cuts down the yield. I could get higher yields. I can get more seeds. I could sell them cheaper. I could if I didn't isolate. Isolation takes like 30% away my income basically. More than that, takes probably 60% of my potential income if I was non-isolated. So respect the isolation. All right, so I did have a lot of coffee. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going? What's up, Matt? Sean Carlson says 78 degrees here in Reno. Plants getting their first sun today. Frosty Lone Wolf back again. I could look up pepper plant max height. For each type, there's different types. Now why I said it depends upon the growing, the area. What you're going to get is probably going to be solid frosty. Frosty. But you could actually grow the same plants over and over. I knew somebody who had a 7-pot primo plant about 10 foot tall. No joke, and it's still in existence in Florida. No joke. So Dirk says, on that subject, how tall do you think my overwintered 7-pot douglas will get? It all depends, growing conditions, 15. I'm just going to shoot off a figure, 5'5". Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe 6 foot. Dork Oakley, what's up, man? Dirk. He meant Dirk. Okay. Dragon's Breath blew my reapers out of the... that's cool. I use lots of... DQ7 says, I use lots of Fox Farm Happy Frog when I start my plants. Jimmy, I had the saying, Jimmy picks... Okay. Watching pickles, waiting on your crock pot. Okay. Crock pots are great. Haha. Frosty says, never mind. I looked up 7-pot mustard plant max height. No results on Google. Your plants are going to be about 4 foot. For super hots, first year growing, it depends upon your environment, your container size, your nutrients. If you use more nitrogen, if you did all this, generally speaking, it's going to be in between 4 to 5 foot. Generally speaking, 4 foot. Google doesn't say anything. Yeah. I got Pence. You know what? Pittsburgh Penguins are playing right now. I'm not even watching it. That's how much I'm into my company. Orange 7-pot Primo is growing like this crazy from you. 7-pot Orange. I never sold a 7-pot Orange Primo. Never sold an Orange 7-pot Primo. But there is some crosses or something. There's just a lot going on. Anyway, happy growing, everyone. Phone at 3%. Gotta go. Leon, check you later. Dude, what? You've got a shit ton of great varieties. Yes, I do. I don't think I ever doubted that. Maybe I said something misleading. I had a chocolate 7-pot get over 6 foot and a 5 foot. Yeah, I mean, it's goofy. I should be listing that on my site, but it depends upon growing condition. You know what? I don't care. That should be listed on my site. If I ever catch up, if I ever catch up, I should go through all my descriptions and try to write them better and give more information, including height, general height. So that is something. I'm already working 16 hours a day, so right now it's not feasible. What's up, Dirk? But it is something. Tuna says, glory to our great tuna empire. Amen. Please sit down. Open your prayer guides to 316 tuna. Tuna, pepper, fist pump. Maybe they'll be blooming early because the 2 plants of sand pot. Boom and a bang. I caught up. So now I got to transplant. I got to transplant. Been live for about 40 minutes. Brazilian starfish are massive plants. Yeah, we could talk about this briefly until I go back to work. Let's put it this way. Every species is going to have a general height. Capsicum bacotums are going to be their taller. It's going to be like 5 foot. They're going to be 5 foot max, your first yield, if grown properly, So there's that. Capsicum chinense, generally speaking, 4 foot. I'm just giving ballpark figures quick. Capsicum annuum, they're shorter plants. We're talking about 3 foot to 3.5 to 4 foot. Some are shorter, some are a little bit under 3 foot. Ornamentals, that stuff. All ornamentals are edible. They're all edible. People are like, well, my nursery said it didn't. Your nursery doesn't know. Tell them Jimmy Pickles said so. It's just oftentimes they said they're not edible because they're bitter. But anyway, they grow small into bushy. I mean, if you grow it at your growing conditions, if you have a longer season, you start early, you really concentrate on it, you have the best grow lights, you can really get those plants pretty tall and pretty big. It all depends upon you and you and you and you and you and your environment and your nutrients and all that stuff. So, all right, I got to get back to work, but let's continue this live. All right. Hey, yo. All right. Let's transplant the small stuff into 1 gallons. We'll do stuff like that right now. All right, so I did think of something I could talk about. Let me see if I have it. If I have it, it would be right here. I do. Cinnamon is a natural root hormone. So what I'm going to do is dig in these 1 gallon containers. Boy, this smells good. It smells like cinnamon bun. So what I do, start out my grow with planter cells. I go to red solo cups, and then I go to 1 gallon. So what we're going to do, cinnamon is not the greatest root hormone, but it helps. It seems to keep gnats away too. So let's put a little bit of that in there. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed this one. It's not that developed. Another thing, a lot of people ask me on when do you transplant. The correct answer for that is keeping up with your roots. I'm not going to see a lot of comments. I'm going to miss comments, but I'm going to try to keep up. But my main concern is work. So actually, I should be glancing up a little bit more, saying that. I have 7 pot Primo seeds still in my plant next year. That's cool. That works. The best time to separate them is when baby plants before. Okay. So, all right. I did transplant these a little early. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I poured that cinnamon and went right into my throat. So, I grabbed the drink. So, that's my plan. Pour cinnamon and I'll sound like Batman. All right, so I got some transplanting to do. Where was I? What was I doing? These are a little early to transplant. They need watered. Huh. Okay. You know I got other plants over here. These plants are okay. Just okay. I got 2, 3, so I'll grab 3, even if they don't need it. We're doing it. Oops. Oop, oh crap. Got this one, that one, this one. All right. Back on camera. Transplanting ultraviolet. My cross. Cinnamon smells good, but yeah, it gagged me pretty bad. When I do hybrids every year, I'm growing 30 to 50 plants and picking out the best shapes. I've been doing it for years. You know what? It's not ready. This stuff's not ready. But I'm going to water some of my plants over here, and I'll get to comment sections. Don't worry. Don't worry. And if I don't answer your questions, feel free to Google it. You got pepper groups on Facebook, like 3,000 of them. Feel free to ask questions. But keep in mind when you ask questions on Facebook that people are not going to know. They want to be a hero. Honestly, I think people have good intentions. People have good intentions overall. Not all people, but overall, for general grow advice. They're not going to know, but they want to help. So they're going to give an answer that might not be correct. Share. I feel like I'm missing some gallons. All right. Hello, all. You know what? What we're gonna do? I'm gonna take a sip of this stuff. I'm gonna get to comments. I have to move stuff to even to read comments. Bet you this room's gonna be filled. Prediction. I could have this room filled tonight. Technically, why don't I? Okay. I went 21 thumbs up. Awesome. So my best option is to wait till spring and then transplant them into larger pots. Yeah, I don't know how far you are along. Some people ask me every question at every step. That's okay. That's what this is for. But I can't see your pictures and all that stuff. Okay, little Poot, how many pods did you get off your 6-footer? Okay. I missed the farmer's jalapeno. Oh. I hate that I ran out of them. I'm growing a lot this year. I'm growing a lot of those. I love them. I do. Okay. 7-pot orange, yes. AJ, I thought you worked for me for a second. That's exactly how I write stuff on the site. Yeah, 7-pot orange. I was just talking. It's weird. People don't understand projection. I was talking to 2 different people today, and they brought up 7-pot orange. They said, "How are you doing with sales on 7-pot orange?" I said, "Fantastic." They're like, "Are you serious? We can't move it." I'm like, "I can." 7-pot orange. I don't know. For some reason, you guys, my supporters, love 7-Pot Orange, and I love it. You know, I'm going to tell you something. If you guys, homework assignment, if you guys have 7-Pot Orange seeds, do yourself a favor. Open up that seed pack and smell it. It's like a really sweet orange. You can smell it on the seeds. It's freaking fantastic. I want a cologne like that. 7-Pot Orange. That's what I want. That's what I want. Developed a cologne, 7-Pot Orange. Smells freaking great. I probably have every fruit fly on me. I mean, I'm going to try to separate them. Okay, I got that already. Did I miss anything? No. All right. What do I need to do? I need to transplant faster and more into bigger containers, and we're going to do that right now. So, and we're going to do this stuff down here. So this big thing. Yeah. I'm in Pennsylvania, so I have a shorter grow season, so I want my stuff to be as ready as possible. And this stuff is going to get rearranged down here real quick. Like, real quick, real quick. When you transplant them, pack lightly but securely. If you're packing real hard, you're going to cut off the oxygen. And too much water at once can do that too. What the hell am I going to do with this? As time goes by, I can get this bike out of here too. We're going to put this down below, right here. All right, next. Next in line. This. Let me grab some more bags. By the way, I want you guys to notice something. And I'm not the only one. But, which is good. It's good for you guys. But, in general, because of gas prices, and in general of inflation, prices are going up. I promised to myself, and I promised to my people, at least in 2022, my prices will not go up. Although it should. It's not going to. Not going to. Alright, I want to show you guys something. It happens. This plant, get that out of there. It's flowered. Also, if you're isolating like me, each and every last one has to be picked. Has to be picked. First of all, I'm not going to say what this is. If you notice what it was, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. So I don't want to intrigue anybody. So I'm picking the flowers and the buds off of here. That way it focuses on the energy to get bigger. Now, everything I've been saying, everything, doesn't mean much until you get the final results. And the final results, I will show. You guys will. I'm here to woe the ladies, therefore. Yeah. So this is done. A lot of stuff's going to go upstairs, too. A lot of people ask me, do I have another job? Absolutely not. This takes every hour, every second, every minute of the day. When I sleep, I get penalized. I wake up, 4 hours of messages on my messenger. 4 hours. I didn't get stuff shipped out to like 10:30. I think I shipped out 10:30, 11 a.m. today. Oh, hey. Another grow advice thing I just thought of because it's right in front of me. If you're dealing with growing in ground and all that stuff and your soil is good and up to standard, a lot of times, make sure you got some of this in it. The white stuff, perlite, it helps moisture control. It really does. And it's cheap. Perlite is very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. So, once again, flowers need picked. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. Need picked. So, I know you guys are probably making comments, questions, concerns, all that stuff. I will look after I do this. I promise. With all my heart. Oh, when you transplant, you like this. Loosen up the roots. Dig a little hole. Lightly pack. Lightly pack. Lightly water all this. I'm not being that light. Yeah, things got to be rearranged soon. Stuff can go down there too. Let's look at some comments. Let me grab something to drink right here. Nobody knew who I was until I put on the mask. The gas mask. All right. Terry, what's up? Am I correct, Jimmy, that they are too big to separate them at this time? Too risky? I don't even know. Frosty, better sooner than later. More broken roots mean more possible infection points. Basically, Frosty, the same thing I said before. Ideally, your red solo cups or your it doesn't matter. Whatever container it is, when your roots form, you don't want them root bound. Once they pretty much form and you can feel it a little bit, you can even try to lift it up and check it out. Make sure your plant tag doesn't fall out. And once they form, move it to the next container. Don't wait. Simple as that. They're 2 foot tall. Your plants are still, this type of stuff, Frosty, is perfect for a group because I can see pictures and all this other stuff. Please bring it to a group because after this I'll be doing orders and I won't have time for pictures. That's what groups are for. But, it's a shame. Actually, I could do this to help you out, but I don't know how to do it. To actually bring you on here and you could show me the plants in front of you and then I could help you. That could be a show. I'm just so boom, 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 boom. Sorry. Okay, Frosty better. Okay, am I correct? Samuel, hello, my friend. Cheers. Cheers, Jim. A coworker of mine just requested another jar of my Jucola sauce, Ghost. I can't wait to show people what I can do with your pepper strains. I'm looking forward to Bismarck Red. That's awesome. That's a nice producer, too. For some reason, the chocolate produces a little bit higher yields than the reds, at least in my experience. Talked to other vendors, they said the same thing. Hello, Terry. I'm going backwards on this. My best option is to... Okay, I think I'm caught up, I think. Samuel, Jim, you have any Picardum varieties that are particularly good? Yes, all of them. My favorite is Brazilian Red Starfish. That's available. You can watch my reviews, but standard question here is perfect to ask. I'm just thinking right off the bat. Picardum, I'm telling you, Starfish Red. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. All right, I got to get back to work, and we will continue chatting. I have a lot to do. So what am I doing? Am I doing this, doing that? Oh, dude. All right, I know exactly what I'm doing. Not really. Naga Brain Red Dragon. I'm regrowing them. You're welcome. There's other varieties on there. Just, I should have categories on there. People have been asking me to do that. Eventually, I probably will. I wonder how long that would take me. I'm naturally assuming if I put my website into Capsicum, the Cardum Chinense, I bet that would take me about 2 hours, which isn't that bad. A couple hours whenever I have that. These are, I'm telling you right now, this is Capsicum Chinense Naga, Brain Red Dragon. This is one of the gnarliest peppers you will ever see. Naga is in the Ghost family. It's basically Ghost genetics, but it's changed slightly through generations and locations. The way I think about Naga, some people might shun me for saying this, but I think I'm right. But Ghost peppers are Nagas, and the way you can compare, I need a cameraman because I am freaking up and down and moving around. But the way I think of Nagas is like mezcal. The way I think of Ghost peppers is tequila. The region, the growing conditions. Tequila is agave, and growing conditions can really affect your foods. Really affect it. Why do you think there's regulations in soil tests? And pH. So I'm going to, I know somebody wrote something else, so let's look at that. Okay. I would say my best option is to transplant them when they're root bound and looking up to separate. I would say before root bound, when the roots form. You don't want root bound, but when you do it, separate the roots. If you do it a little bit early, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. You're better off doing it earlier than later, but you know what it sounds like? Sounds like you're a good parent towards your pepper plants. You're a concerned parent. And that's good. That's a good thing, my friend. All right. So, I need a pen. Who took my pen? Dizzy Dragon took my pen. Where's my pen, Dizzy? Oh, here it is. All right. Oops. I don't want to mess up my shirt. 3-4 tags. Naga. Brain Dragon. Naga. Still on the site. I'm still doing. People are like, when are you ever going to be done with inventory? I try to give exact answers. I've learned the hard way. The correct answer: never. Hell, I could put another 10 types on the website tonight if I wanted to. Not super high stock, like 20, 30 packs, but some of that stuff I took the seeds, I'm growing again. All right. We're going to put these right here. You know, I was thinking of the future just now. I thought of tomorrow. Somebody's going to go through my YouTube and say, Pickles went live for 3 hours? And I don't want to watch him for 3 hours. I just had a picture in my head. I will honestly say the live stuff is fun when it's live, and when it's pre-recorded, it's still fun. You guys can listen to this like a podcast. Oh, this needs plenty of water. All right. So let's keep doing this. I got 3 more on this category. I also just thought of something else. When you're germinating seeds, I want you guys to take a particular notice on something. I'll just particular notice on something. And in fact, I'll show you. Take notice of that, okay? Take notice of that. It's from probably the same pepper. And there's different sizes at different times. It could be the lights, it could be this, but mostly it's genetics. Oh, I need tags. So, there's a bunch of Snagger Brain Dragon. Yeah, there's some people want me to make videos. Individual pre-record. That's fine. Right now I don't have the time. Oh, and another thing. I'm remodeling my bathroom. I'm halfway done. You know, I met somebody today, real sweet girl, and we compared how many days we worked without having a break. She beat me by 2 days. That's a rarity to find. So, yeah. You know, in a sense, it's kind of sad that we've trained ourselves to work so many hours that we lose connection of other people. Without cyberspace, there's just space. Pickles, did you lose it again? All right, so there's that. I really did want to get a couple of these out of the way, if I can. It's not necessary. It kind of is, but it isn't. Get a couple out. Well, I broke that plant. It happens. Transplanting, I like soft cups. Squeeze it. Put your hand. Pulls right out. This is transplanting early. Early. It's okay. I just need some room over there, so that's why I'm doing this early. Look where I could put this. And I wanted a couple of these out of here too. We go back to the bigger stuff. What should I be working on? More containers that are bigger, I imagine. Definitely got to do that. That means some of this needs to get out of here. Business card. Let's look at comments, which I think is good because I try to be mindful. That's cool. Ham having crap luck with the weather in Hawaii. I recognize your name for orders. Thank you very much. White flies and bloom wrecking all my leaves. You know what to do, right? You could spray a little Dove dish soap or dish soap lightly, like one squirt in a spray bottle, mix it up, let the foam go down. Well, you don't really need to. Spray it lightly on top. Sorry, acid reflux. On top of your leaves, underneath the leaves, the stems, and the soil. Do it 3 times a week. Thank you for the order, whoever placed that. Okay, let me go back. Plus, it's not like I would ask every question here. Certain things I would get. Yeah, that's cool. Plus, if we want more constructional videos, you know, honestly, I feel like I'm screwing up to a certain point. I should have a notebook down here. Where's my notebook? It's probably there or something piled. So I can write notes when you guys have specific questions that you want videos that it takes too long to explain when I'm working. That way I'm more accommodating. It's not my job to be accommodating, but me being on YouTube and I want to get bigger, and I do get paid for YouTube, but I'm telling you, I get 10 cents per video. Dead serious. I'll probably get $1 on this video. But I'm working too, so I'm not complaining about that as well. Oh, crap, I put dirt in my pop. That's down the drain. Ugh. All right, I need to grab more containers. I'll be right back. These videos are asked. I want to encourage people to ask questions. What did I put up there? What in the world did I put up here? Really? Nothing. I thought I put something up there. Oh, I got another thing here. This looks like a 3-gallon. Yeah, I don't mind questions on the live. When I woke up, it was 3 hours answering questions. And I'm like, I lost a half a day of work. So I'm like, I started telling people, save your questions for YouTube. I got work to do, and I'll get fined if I don't get this stuff out. So I just let people know. People always feel a little awkward when I say that, but it is what it is. I feel awkward when there's 2,000 messages in the morning. I try my best. Trust me, I like talking. Hey, you know what? Here's something I believe in. With every problem, there's a solution. Why didn't... This is my fault. Why didn't I go live? I should have just went live and told everybody to go live. And if you don't show up, questions might not get answered. I could have just told everybody to go live instead of answering questions, reading, answering, reading, answering, reading, answering. That's what I could have done. Hey, thanks. Make it Wayne. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. He knows how hard it is to work on a company and seeds. He's a good dude. He's with Pepper Donkey. In the hard times of the 15th and 16th century, stone soup was a way to get vitamins and minerals into your diet. I'm pretty sure. Not with me as your future president. All right. What are we doing? Thank you. That's nice. That's a blessing. I appreciate. I appreciate the super chat. Oh, here we are. I gotta pick all the blossoms off. Keeping flowers on there stuns your plants. So, all right. I'll throw them on the ground. I'll sweep up. Sweeping is tomorrow. Or today. Not a perfect place, but a place for now. All right. Hey, make it Wayne. Go ahead, drop your link. Drop your link for your YouTube. Let people subscribe to your stuff from here. Let me grab some more containers too. Hey folks, sorry about that. I'm trying to get stuff for my containers and stuff. And I was in my garage and realized all my bigger containers are in my shed. So I might have to come to a halt for that. There's other stuff to do. There's other stuff to do. I could work on transplanting the small stuff. This is fine. It's just, well, this stuff, see that? I want it to grow a little bit more, but it would be substance for a video. So, all right, what do I have to do? Plenty of work to do. I don't use the Facebook that much. I'm tired of social media. Plus, I have a goal to be more positive. Yeah, I have a goal to be more positive too, but it's crazy. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I try to answer every question. I say it all the time just to get people to realize that if I'm not answering people, there's people on my business page, about 10 people, I have never, ever responded to this week because I wake up and I got to get moving. So I'm just letting people don't get offended. I love all of you. Pickles loves you. Remember that. Man, that's got to be my goal. I got to get bigger containers. So, yeah. I got to get water too. Okay, let me see. I'm tired of social. Yeah, okay. It's just like I find video games these kind of days kind of waste of time. Just like I find. I don't know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. You're saying social media is a waste of time, like playing video games. Well, yeah, there's good things about social media. There's bad things too. You know, I was thinking it was almost symbolism. It's like symbolism, me walking away when I'm doing videos. Even during videos, I have a hard time. But I just don't want anybody to feel bad. And when I mention that, I think it makes people feel bad. Because singling out or something like that, I'm not singling anybody out. I want people to feel good. I care about you guys. I do. I know it's cliche. I care about you guys. All of you. I said it to make you feel not you, just anybody, everybody. It's just I want people to see these videos, and I want them to realize, even as I'm trying to help you, I'm still in a frantic hurry of getting stuff done. I miss comments, I miss questions. It's actually symbolism of other social media stuff too. So I do try. I do try. I'm one person. Like I said, my job is to sell seeds, and I give you instructional sheets, all that. This is just supplementary because I love what I do. And YouTube really doesn't pay me much. Hansville, Make It Wayne, pays me more than YouTube. Maybe a perfectly way to waste time. People negative energy always gets me down. That's not good. Well, Frosty Lone Wolf, you're looking good today. We love you. You're welcome here. Just like that. Okay, hey, video games are the shit. Hey, yeah, I like video games. I miss it. If Dirk is still here, which I have a feeling he's not, Dirk Oakley, he remembers because he was excited. I did a live retro gaming. I played like Donkey Kong. If you go to an earlier video, like 6 months ago, I actually took an hour break and recorded the break, and I played Donkey Kong on my television. And I couldn't read comments. I couldn't read comments. I was jumping over the barrels. Okay. Like one time I almost stopped growing after being told they don't like hot peppers and have zero understanding why we like them. Somebody else mentioned that somewhere. Maybe it was you. I don't remember. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think. And you know the key? And I lie to myself all the time about this. No matter what people say, no matter what people do, we have the power. We have the power to be happy. We have the power in ourselves to sort out information the way we perceive it, the way it comes in. It comes in like angled light. And we could bend it, we can reflect it, we can nourish it, we can take the negative energy, spin it faster, and kick out isolated seeds. And we could do whatever we want with it. We get that energy, it might be negative. We might say, hey, I need to lose some weight. I got that energy built up. Instead of me type, you wouldn't believe what they said. Type, go jogging, go running, do some push-ups. You're getting stronger. Negative is becoming positive. And remember, kids, if two people are negative to you at the same time, algebra tells you it turns into automatic positive. So if somebody's being mean to you, ask somebody else to be mean to you, and it becomes a positive experience. I'm joking about that last thing. I get that all the time. Why do you ruin with food with that? I'm enhancing my food with that. Yep, so now I will keep growing and it will not worry about others, think, and keep positive. Yes, my friend. Frosty, where are you from? And how'd you come up with that cool name? And why did I run out of containers? And you know what? I need another garbage bag. I'll be back. I had to grab a couple garbage bags. I do have a box, I think, in here. Do I? No, I got some garbage. I got to get out of here. Uh-oh. All right, sorry. It's garbage pickup tomorrow. I had to gather some garbage. Let me gather this, and I'll sit down and read comments. All right. I ran up the steps, down the steps, garbage. Talking, it's hard to keep your breath, catch your breath. All right, I missed some comments here. Having trouble with poor germination of white varieties from you. Others are doing well. I don't know which white varieties, if you could tell me which ones. How long have you been trying? Have you contacted me in the past? What's your heat? All that stuff. How long? Your temperature? If anything needs exchanged, I need pictures and proof. If you're on Facebook, I need pictures. Anybody can say that. I don't know if you're asking for seeds or not. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's that. Oh, just go and watch my my YouTube video on germination. Temperature, moisture. If you let it dry out, it's a possibility you killed off our seedlings. I'm growing a lot of stuff I did. My whites and stuff are germinating very well. I've had no complaints out of probably 10,000 orders in the past. Not 10,000 orders. I get 10,000 orders per year. I probably had 3,000. Well, no, I probably did have 10,000 since the last harvest. 7,000. I haven't had one complaint about white varieties, so I know the seeds are good. It's just let me know what's going on so I could guide you. Okay. Okay. It's therapeutic for me to kill people on COD Daily Helps Online. Oh, I was like, what's going on, Walker? Killing people. Frosty says Vermont and just thought of the name. Have no idea how I thought about it. But my other name was Jacob Broadcastive. Okay. Almost like if someone was to come up with. But going back to the person about having problems with white varieties, I have no idea. I'm not there. I'm growing white varieties again. Zero problems. Let me know how long you've tried and your temperature. And we'll go from there. All right. So I got to keep moving though. Let's see, this is pretty much filled. Yeah, this is filled. I got to take this out to the garbage. I'll be right back to the garbage pile. All right, sorry about that, but I am working 24/7. This was actually a protective layer on the skid when I bought the Ocean Forest Fox Farm. Let me rip this up and put it in this bag. Now I'll have a bag down here, and I'll figure out my next steps, make sure everything is watered, answer questions, try to answer everything. All right. Sorry, this is, I should apologize. I am working. So. How many people do you know work 120, 130 hours a week? Not many. Like I said, I actually met a girl today. He met a girl. And we actually compared hours on how much we work. I think I work more hours. I definitely work more hours than her. But she works more days in a row. Like I haven't had a day off in like 14 days, 14, 15. She hasn't had a day off in like 3 weeks. So it's interesting to meet workaholics. All right. Okay. I think it's time I sit down. This is a little tall. And start paying attention to you guys a little bit more. Is this loose? It sure is. Let me tighten this. I'll get to comments, questions, concerns. Again, give me a thumbs up. I am trying to help everybody. Yeah. It's crazy. And make sure the varieties were from me. That's funny. He disappeared. But somebody went on Chili Heads, said Jim Morrow, 0% germination rates. And found out when I talked to the guy on Messenger, it wasn't even my seeds. And I'm like, wow, you just made me look bad. So it's rarity too many. Yeah. Not too many are working. But yeah. All right. Why am I out of breath? Because I'm out of shape. I want to get in shape. Let's see. I took the garbage out. What did I do with that bag? Did I lose it? I lose it in my mind. I put it over there. All right. What can I do? I need bigger containers is what I need. Let's concentrate on watering and make sure everything's watered. I made a greenhouse out there. It's a very small one. So I think I'm going to add a little extra in here. Really made it a rainforest. One thing I can do is sweep this up. Try to look at comments. The beauty of a live stream. Yeah, it's crazy. Only if you guys knew what my daily routines are really like. I do let you guys know about a couple things. Just my experiences. People told me. I always reflect upon this. I said, I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about on YouTube. They're like, no, you're not. You will never run out of stuff. You even loop. And the big thing is, talk about what you know. If you're a writer or you write novels, write what you know. If something happens in your daily life, you can incorporate it into your novel, into your newspaper, into your YouTube, into your blog, stuff like that. So, and I said to myself, I don't know, because I don't want to make people feel bad, but it's what I'm thinking about is not making people feel bad. It's about people's experiences, what they go through, what they tell me, what they go through. And their experiences can help others. My God, I just realized what the hell I am. I'm a seed therapist. I'm actually a pepper seed therapist. Who do you know is a pepper seed therapist? I've seen people kill their germination mats on half the mat. And I'll tell you how they do it. I don't care. I frown upon people using Ziploc bags with wet paper towels. Right on the germination mat. I'm sorry. It's dumb. And I'll tell you why. Because it actually kills your heating element. And if it's in the middle, like a lot of people put it in, then they go to put a reservoir tray and they say, oh yeah, your seed's in the middle. They don't germinate. So, okay. Oh yeah, man. I didn't mean to imply that. But I just give general statements. What am I doing? Putting this in here. But I'm here to help you as much as possible. I thought you disappeared. Okay. A lot of people jump on this live stream and say something that's not exactly 100% like positive, and then they disappear. I get it all the time. I was talking to somebody last night. I'm going to say this, and this is against me. Okay? This is against me. So, all pressure off everybody. All pressure off everybody. Somebody said something about, we're talking about genetic work and all this and that. They made a general statement, and I snapped on the person. That's my fault. I get attacked and trolled all the time. I naturally assume. Sorry. It's very dry and dusty down here. I don't know where people come from. So, yeah. Okay, not looking for free seeds. Very happy with your seeds and service. Wanted to let you know if there's any issues. 0 issues. I'm trying to think if there was any issues with any peppers. If there was, I'd pull it off. I cover all bases. And I get attacked. And by the way, you guys don't know, but I get death threats almost daily. And I know who it is. It's seed vendors. Want me out of the market. But yeah, man, I need more information in order to help you. So, was it 30 days? What was it? Did you let them dry out? Stuff like that. That will affect. I've done that myself. I came down here, actually, probably an hour ago. Do not have COVID. Please, people don't email me and like, Nichols, I love you. I'm concerned about your coughing. No joke. 3 people have done that already this year. It's not COVID. It's powder. But anyway, it's cool. White seems to, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it depends upon the variety. Whites on capsicum germinate faster than capsicum chinense. Standard time, 30-40 days. I will say in general now, this is not a white variety. What I have the hardest times with is golden Primatali and chocolate Primatali. They take like 40 days. But, yeah. Okay. Lawn Dog says, today, Jimmy, I was grinding up my peppers to make a seasoning in a coffee grinder. Man, I had to be careful not to get choked out. As people know, I make powders and everything. And I don't sell them, but I give them to reviewers. But it's what happens is I wear a gas mask, like a true gas mask, not a cloth that doesn't do anything in public other than minimize a cough. If you can put your hand above a cloth for COVID and you feel an air coming through, it's not really doing a good job now, is it? It's a minimizer. It's important. Minimizing is important, but I don't want to get into COVID. But what I did, I must have done 4 or 5 pounds of powder in my kitchen. I packaged everything. I went upstairs. I took a nice shower. Came down. It was airborne. I threw up in my garbage can. Boom, like that. In my kitchen garbage. I had everything processed. Everything was packaged. Everything was sealed in Ziploc bags. Got sick. My eyes were bright red. I mean, fine powder gets airborne, and it's airborne for a while. That's another thing. It makes me wonder about companies making powders in rented kitchens, and the next day somebody goes into like use a rented kitchen to do. Sometimes, like high schools, or use rented kitchens to make hoagies if they don't have enough facility, or just anything like Lions Fish Fries will use a rented kitchen. And I often wondered if they really get a whiff of the powder in rented kitchens, just because it's air. Same thing with making curry. You walk into somebody who's making authentic curry. You got your mustard seed, and that mustard and the turmeric is really gives that yellowish color, and it gets on the walls. Don't believe me? Go to somebody who came from India who makes their own curry powder. There's like 3 main curry powders out there. You take it, wet paper towel against the wall. There's more on that wall than you think. You thought those walls were beige. Anyway. Yep, I know that but I'm leaving, but I'm learning the hard way. Yeah. Okay. I'm missing some stuff. All right. Okay. I'm making authentic curry now. You never know. You never know what I'll talk about. Hey, I better shut this off. Yeah, I'm reading your comment there. Gilroy is the garlic capital of the world, those who do not know. That's cool. I don't know if you guys can see this well. Lights are off. Plants are getting big. Plants are getting big. Bunch of stuff back there. Bunch of stuff there. That's going to be filled up. Yeah, thank you very much, Frosty. Yeah, everything is an experience that I experience over and over again, and I can always learn from it. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I overreacted towards somebody last night, and they didn't even mean anything towards me on genetics. It was a newer guy, and he's a good customer. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm like, he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about somebody else he bought from. But he didn't let me know that. And I'm like, it's hard for me to tell. Oh, I should actually be showing you what I'm doing. To tell where people are coming from if I'm getting trolled. I just don't know. So I'm always on the defense, and there's nothing. Let's get it this way. I'm always going to be like that because there's people. Actually, best way to a TV show. In fact, I think they still watch it. The producers. The producers of a TV show came and talked to me about doing a show about people attacking me. No joke. That's how bad I get attacked. When national television knows about me, about the death threats and all this stuff, and people attacking and trolling and coming after me, and and it's just unbelievable. But yeah, that's bad when a TV show wants you for that. We did it. We filmed it. It was never aired. Will it air? Probably not. My guess. Should have been sold by now. TV shows are filmed usually a year in advance to 3 years in advance. Some of the TV shows coming out takes years to get released. Years. This is, by the way, I should let you know. This is grow room number 1. When I'm disappearing, I'm going to grow room number 2, and I have a grow room number 3. Grow room number 2 is a quarter filled. So, basically, this is what's going to happen. There is just thinking. There's probably 3 to 500 plants down here that needs transplanted into 3 to 5 gallon containers. And then what I'm going to do is, believe it or not, there's more seedlings than you think. And then I'm going to start cloning. Who here wants me to teach them how to clone? I'm not going to do it on Messenger, not even for a split second. I got enough responsibilities, but I will do it. I will teach you guys how to clone. I will teach you. And I'll teach you multiple ways of cloning. And we'll do it together, and we'll document my cloning, and we'll assess how successful I am as a cloner. I'm a cloner, not a loner. And what we'll do is we'll go over here. What can we do? I'll keep record. Chalkboard. So that'll be a fun project. Oh, I'm a little stressed planting this year since I'm growing a lot this year, and I'm also going to buy pots and soil mix isolation stuff and more no heat pepper seeds. I totally get it. Plus, it's my first time growing. Like I said, Frosty, I salute you, Frosty. You're a concerned parent. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So, concerned parents. What does concerned parents... Whoa, sorry. What's concerned parents do? I'm actually getting spider bites down here. Do you have any kids? People who have children will understand this. Your firstborn, you're going to be... My child will not be a latchkey kid. Absolutely not. No latchkey kid will ever come from... and you're overprotective, and a babysitter comes and you ask the babysitter so many questions that you're going to rip out your hair. That's what it's like to have a first child. The time you have your second child, it's like, yeah, all right, well, we got an older kid. We need a date night. We need time together. I don't know. Let's just go to the Applebee's. Let's have a margarita and let the older kid take care of the older. And you get more comfortable. Then you have a third kid and a fourth kid. And by the third, fourth kid, and you're like, dude, give them a bag of glass and let them play. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with growing plants. Your first year, you want to make sure everything's right. You got that fun. It's fun energy and kind of nervous energy all at the same time. That's why I'm here. I'm your seed therapist. So I want you to relax, close your eyes, and I'll help guide you. Yeah, I don't have any kids either. Yeah, I don't have any kids. I kind of had a daughter at one time, sort of, in a relationship, but that was a long time ago. Sort of, kind of felt like she was, but it was a long time ago. Don't have any kids yet. If you had kids, they could have been taking care of the plants. Anyway. Oh. Well, I am cleaning up a little bit here. I want this bike out of here. I really do. I also want you guys to know this channel isn't just about giving advice. It's about connecting. My life, I'm almost crying out to you guys like you guys cry out to me in nonchalant ways. I'm not saying you, but just in general. I can see troubles. I can see things, You learn that as a Jedi. But here's something. Here's something about me. My poor bike. I love this bike. I really do. It's a mountain bike. I told myself, in fact, maybe in the next week or two, if I get enough video time in, and basically video time, just work in, I can actually take a bike trip out and record. could actually record. Wipe this bike down. Actually, that's a good idea. Wipe the bike down. And it's a nice bike. Oops. It's even got shocks. I went biking from Washington, D.C. to Pittsburgh, 320 miles in 4.5 days. Still proud about that. My friends want me to do it again. Let me get in shape again. So, this is isolated bike talk. Isolated bike talk. Also, when I'm not growing plants, 2 things I like to do. I like to chug, well, 3 things. I like to chug coffee. I like to go on long bike trips. And I like to draw pictures of Randy Keaton's mother-in-law and send it to him. I don't just want to grow one variety, but I want to grow more than one variety. That's the spirit. Frosty, did we just become best friends? I think we did. That's where I come involved. I'm going to push 500 varieties this year. Why not? Fully loaded. Fully loaded like my buddy Blair 10 years ago. Like my buddy Blair probably now. That's why I don't hang out with my friends. I got work to do. I'm not like Blair. Don't be a Blair. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's wipe the bike down. You guys have questions, comments, concerns? Randy did bring something up to me. By the way, you're not the only one, Randy, who brought this up to me. That I need to do some pre-record videos or live videos. Maybe I could do a pre-record and a live video where I actually discuss. I want to discuss phenos and variants. The difference, which is real easy. Man, I get a lot of dirt on here. Beautiful bike. I'm like Fast and Furious without the gas. And I could talk about growing conditions. I could grow seeds. And some people are like, oh yeah, your seeds are not picture perfect. They're good seeds. They germinate. They grow true. But the shapes are not perfect to what you got on the pictures. I'm like, I sent 10 pictures up there throughout the season. I give the worst and the best pictures on my website. I really do. Now, the reason I bring this up, Randy brought it up on the telephone conversation I had with him last night. A couple other people, another guy brought it up today. 2 other people brought it up and want me to make these videos because, and I do bring it up that actually what it is first of all, I'll talk about it right now. And I can't see comments, which works in my favor. Anyway, first off, if you want perfect shapes, don't grow plants halfway. Now, somebody mentioned here, I can't remember who, said, what's the size? I think it was Frosty there. I think so, I'm not sure. And said, what's the size for Vicks 7-pot mustard to full maturity? That's a quality question because basically, let's wipe this down a little better. Because eventually I will go biking. And honestly, what would you say, Randy, for 7-pot mustard? I personally would say around 4 foot, 4.5 foot. You can get 6 foot, depends upon your growing conditions. But the bottom line is, as long as you're above, ran the laundry basket, as long as you're above 3.5 foot, 4 foot, you're going to have better shapes than what you would have on one foot. There's somebody, not mentioning his name was David. I didn't even sell to him. That's the crazy part. I remember this guy. David and a couple guys, what they did is they were in Europe and they bought seeds indirectly from me. And I guess everything grew true. So everything was good. Using the middleman can be bad. But everything grew true. They had a big issue and they never told me, but they blasted me about it. that the shapes are horrible. And I'm like, which ones? You just. So I'm like, I gotta see pictures, man. I gotta see pictures, the judges. Their pepper plants were 1 foot tall. Think of it this way. Bell pepper, if you grow 1 foot bell pepper plant, are you gonna get a bell pepper this like this? No, your plant's gonna break. It's top heavy, it's gonna break. You need enough strength to actually I got a good analogy on this. It's really screwed up. And you can laugh about it. Really screwed up analogy, but I think it's perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. I gotta sit down for this. This is gruesome. Parental guidance. Randy, you can't watch this. You're not an adult yet. No, I'm kidding. I'm friends with Randy. I can joke. Think of it this way. I mean, I'm sorry. This is like the best way I can think of it. If somebody gets pregnant, okay? Imagine thinking a female pregnant, and your plant is ready to give birth to all the peppers, okay? To all the peppers. If that girl is like 12 or 13 years old, the probability of mental retardation or early birth defects or just more deficiencies and everything else, the girl's not fully developed. How is she going to have a perfect baby? And the same concept is with a plant. It's the same concept. I think it's solid. I think this is a solid analogy. Please tell me how you feel about this in the comment sections. Think about it. If your daughter who's going to have a daughter or a son is not fully developed, that baby she's going to have probably won't be fully developed. Same thing with the plants. You need to be strong and fully developed in order to actually produce quality. Now somebody's going to send me an email. What, my kid's not quality? My daughter is 8 years old and she had a kid and she wasn't quality. Email tonight, Pickles. We're coming for you. I'm not joking. That stuff happens all the time. I'm like, move aside. But anyway, all right. Let me get on to it. Oh no, I got some topics here. Okay, here we go again. Jimmy going to ride a bike. You want me bust a wheelie? Don't want to just grow. Yeah. What the F? You're still going? Right on. Right on. My battery died. Dirk, if your battery died and I kept going, that means I'm stronger than your battery. Pam said videos ain't work. Really, Pam? You're going to turn me into Robert De Niro? You think I'm some kind of clown? Think I'm some kind of clown? I didn't want to do this. Pam, you don't know what work is. Randy does all the work. Boom. Hey, Pam, you just got served. I can hear Pam's voice. I can hear Pam's voice. Oh my God, Pickles. What do you expect when I'm nonstop? Well, large bushes plant. Okay. People crack me up. They see a shape a little different. Oh, I get it all the time, Randy. I know you probably do too. I know it's across even the... Oh, who did I talk to? I talked to somebody on the telephone. Was it you? No, it wasn't you. I'm not giving the name. I talked to a reviewer. on the telephone, and he brought up a pepper. And he's like, what do you think about this pepper? I said, I sold that pepper, and that person renamed it. They're like, did you fight? No fight, no blasting, nothing. It happens. If I say anything, I'm a bad guy and I lose customers and I can lose my business over it. I'm done. I'm done exposing people. I worry about myself now. But, yep. Okay, I agree fully. Developed plants produce the best. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Frosty Lone Wolf. All right. I feel like I missed some comments. No. It's no worse than this Senate Judicial Committee. I know. No politics. Yes. Yes. All right. Pam. Pam is politics. The PAM division. You guys probably don't even know. It's like an inside joke. Actually, it's not even. It's not even developed to be an inside joke. I pick on Randy's mother-in-law all the time. She's a nice lady. She is a super nice lady. She cracks me up. Her reactions. You ever do that? You get somebody's reactions just to see how they did. Um, I used to pick on this one lady. No, I swear I'm not a bully. I swear I'm not a bully. Uh, this lady, I don't remember her name. I was, I ran this company for 5.5, going on 6 years. Before that, I did 17 years as a welder. I was also a lab technician, but before all those careers and all the luxury lifestyle I had, before this, I worked for Black Box Corporation. I worked for other corporations. I worked for Douglas Laboratories as well as another lab technician for them. But I was doing work on a computer, and I think this is the beginning. This is the pre-sequel. This is the Jimmy Pickles pre-sequel. I drank so much coffee, so much freaking coffee. I started talking, Darlene, like, this is crazy if they'd ever see this. They're like, you remember my name from 20 years ago? Like Darlene, the supervisor, Rich, I still talk to Rich, the cable cutter, and all this, and then Bill. And I was talking, I was working, I was talking. Let me know if you've experienced this. A company spy. Oh, there's spies on me now. But I had a company spy, and it was hilarious. So I'm at my computer, and I'm like this, and I see the corner of my eye. Every time I went like this, you could see like her computer was, I need visual aids. She'd go like this. I'd look, and she'd go, it's like a child playing hide and go seek. So I jumped under my computer, jumped underneath the desk, and popped up underneath her desk. Thank God she didn't have a skirt on that day. And wow! She never bothered me again. She probably has a heart condition now. All right, let's see. With pants 1 foot, get peppers and don't look good. Not very good quality. Right. Randy says nutrition can efficiently affect shapes of the pod. Nutrition, small or ugly pods. Good nutrition, bigger pods. And if you get the nutrients right in the middle, you see the best shapes. That's a good point, though, too. Your yields, your first yields, you get some really weird stuff. By second yield, you're doing great. By third year yield, depending upon your environment, you're going to do fantastic. Your third yield's going to come faster in between your first and second yield. But it depends where you're at. I'm in Pennsylvania. Why do you think I started so early? People are like, Pickles, you're starting too early, man. And these people are in Florida, California, Texas, Nevada, all that stuff. They can grow all year round for the most part. For the most part. Not always, but for the most part. Yes, I have my coffee today. But, so I start early. I usually start October, November. Honestly, I think that's a little early. This year I started in January. This is the latest I've ever started. So I will catch up. I will relish the moment and muster the victory. Clearly, I don't get out much. Let's see. That's it on comments. Let's see where I'm at. What can I do? Is there anything need watered? Yes. You know what? What are we doing? turned off a light. You know, I honestly do leave my lights on at times. Plants need a rest. I did research and development. I did some stuff for the government as well, which I will not talk about. But let me tell you something about plants. A lot of times inventions and stuff is based on plants. Cell development, anywhere from solar. Solar is based on the development of photosynthesis, of cells taking on energy in the way they handle them and hold them. That's how solar power came about, from a leaf. It's the same concept. Yeah, you could. Those things I usually put in 3 gallon, but 1 gallon's fine. 1 gallon's fine. Okay, we're pretty good. You know, I've gone live for over 2 hours. Cool, I got plans, baby. I like it. I like the attitude. I like the spirit. Looking over things. Also, spend time with your plants, like I'm doing. Because I would have neglected some areas. This is dead. That's nice. Is it? Yep. Real good. Real good, Pickles. Thank God I don't have children, right? This plant died. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to have a lesson, kids. Isolated seeds, extra seeds every order, fast shipping. I just happen to have this laying here. Probably because it's fun, Frosty. Isolated seeds, extra seeds every order. Do you know I've been doubling orders or close to doubling orders for a couple months now? Fast shipping. That means I drink coffee. Although I wasn't too fast today because I was on the phone. Oh, when I'm done with this video, give me a call, Randy. I got some information for you. I think it will become the wave of the future, the information I got. I get you. Pam, put Randy's phone down. While you're here, how tall do Arabi peppers get? I already told you, Dirk. I'm not going to tell you again. They don't get that tall. Honestly, those are the type I'd grow to 1.5 feet. Do 1.5 feet. And then top it, and it'll start producing early. They're not heavy peppers. They're thin, kind of wavy peppers. If you want more production and stuff like that, but if you want early production, those will grow about 3 foot. About 3 foot. 2 foot at most. Yeah, 2 foot. So, all right. It's time to revolutionize the world. I am the isolator. jppepperseeds.com. jppepperseeds.com. Isolated. Isolated. Jimmy by far has the fastest shipping I've seen any seed company. Because Jimmy doesn't shut up and he drinks a lot of coffee. La 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 la. All right. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Pickles has left the building. Remember, my seeds will keep for several years, so buy up. It's good for gifts, wedding gifts. Nothing says love like an isolated seed. Isolate your seeds and keep your heart open. Doot, doot. I'm out.